When we talk about modern Indian politics, one name dominates every conversation: Narendra Modi. His journey is often painted as a rags-to-riches story, from selling tea at a railway station to becoming the Prime Minister of the world's largest democracy. This story has been used repeatedly in campaigns, speeches, and media coverage to create an image of a man who rose against all odds, a leader who understands the pain of the common man. But behind this narrative lies a complex web of politics, calculated image building, and carefully crafted propaganda. Let's break down the rise of Narendra Modi step by step and see how he transformed himself from an ordinary political worker to a global strongman figure. Humble beginnings, myth or reality? Narendra Modi was born in 1950 in Vadnagar, Gujarat, into a lower-middle-class family belonging to the OBC community. The popular story told by the BJP is that young Modi helped his father sell tea at Vadnagar railway station. Later, he supposedly ran a small tea stall with his brother. This chaiwala story became a central theme in his political branding. BJP projected it as proof that Modi was one of the people not born into privilege like many Congress leaders. For millions of Indians, this created a sense of relatability. If a tea seller's son can become prime minister, anyone can. However, many journalists and historians have pointed out that details of this story are vague and sometimes inconsistent. There are very few verifiable accounts of Modi's tea-selling days. Yet, in politics, perception often matters more than facts. The Chaiwala narrative worked beautifully, turning Modi into a symbol of aspiration. Early association with the RSS. To understand Modi's rise, we must look at his relationship with the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh (RSS), a Hindu nationalist organization that became his ideological backbone. Modi joined the RSS as a young boy, where he was trained in discipline, ideology, and grassroots mobilization. The RSS was crucial in shaping his worldview, emphasizing Hindu pride, cultural nationalism, and the vision of India as a Hindu Rashtra. By the 1970s, Modi had become a full-time Pracharak campaigner for the RSS. Unlike many politicians who enter politics for power or money, Modi's foundation was built on organizational work and ideological commitment. This connection with the RSS later gave him an edge in the Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP. He wasn't just another politician. He was seen as someone who could execute the RSS's long-term vision for India. The Gujarat years, rise to power. The turning point in Modi's career came in 2001. Gujarat's chief minister at the time, Keshubhai Patel, was struggling due to allegations of corruption and mishandling of the Bhuj earthquake. The BJP leadership needed a fresh face, and the RSS pushed Modi forward. In October 2001, Narendra Modi was sworn in as Gujarat's chief minister, a role that would define his political future. But just months later, in 2002, Gujarat witnessed one of the darkest chapters in modern Indian history, the Gujarat riots. After the Godhra train burning incident, large-scale communal violence erupted. Thousands, mostly Muslims, were killed. Modi was accused of either failing to stop the violence or, as some allege, deliberately allowing it to continue for political gain. Internationally, Modi's image was tarnished. The U.S. even denied him a visa for years due to human rights concerns. But domestically, something different happened. Among a large section of Hindus, Modi's image as a Hindu Hriday Samrat, emperor of Hindu hearts, grew stronger. He positioned himself as the protector of Hindu pride. The Gujarat riots, though tragic, became the foundation of Modi's strongman image in Indian politics. Gujarat model development narrative. After the riots, Modi realized that he couldn't rely solely on Hindutva politics if he wanted to become a national leader. He needed another card to play. That card was development. Under his leadership, Gujarat launched a massive PR campaign promoting the so-called Gujarat model of development. Advertisements highlighted new highways, electricity supply, and industrial growth. Vibrant Gujarat summits attracted global investors. and Modi projected himself as a leader who could bring jobs, infrastructure, and progress. Asterisk critics, however, argue that the Gujarat model was exaggerated. While industrialists flourished, ordinary people saw little change in healthcare, education, and poverty reduction. Yet, once again, perception trumped reality. The narrative stuck. Modi was not only a protector of Hindu pride but also a champion of development. The 2014 general elections, Modi waved by 2013. The BJP needed a strong face for the 2014 general elections. The Congress-led UPA government was drowning in corruption scandals, 2G scam, Commonwealth scam, coal scam, and the economy was slowing down. People were frustrated and hungry for change. Asterisk Modi stepped in at the perfect moment. With his oratory skills, aggressive social media campaigns, and a well-oiled BJP machinery, he launched a massive election movement. His speeches were fiery, emotional, and filled with promises. Asterisk Aki Din, good days will come. Jobs for the youth, development for all. Asterisk strong action against Pakistan. Asterisk he presented himself as a man of the people, contrasting sharply with the Congress's image of elitism and dynasty politics. Asterisk the result, a landslide victory. In May 2014, the BJP won 282 seats on its own, the first time in 30 years that a single party had secured a majority in India's parliament. Narendra Modi had arrived at the national stage as an unstoppable force. Asterisk media and image building. Asterisk a big part of Modi's rise was his mastery over media and messaging. Unlike earlier leaders who relied mainly on rallies and newspapers, Modi fully embraced television and social media. His 3D hologram rallies, Chai Pe Charcha campaigns, and viral slogans became iconic. Asterisk the media, especially pro-BJP channels, played a crucial role in amplifying his image. Modi wasn't just portrayed as a politician. He was portrayed as a savior. The Chihuahua narrative, the 56-inch chest slogan, the Gujarat model, all of it blended into a carefully crafted image of a man destined to lead India. Conclusion: the making of Modi the leader. Asterisk from a tea seller to the prime minister, Modi's story is undeniably remarkable. But it's not just a story of hard work. It's also a story of strategic branding, ideological backing, and political timing. The Chaiwala story made him relatable. The RS connection gave him a powerful organizational base. Asterisk the Gujarat riots made him a hero for Hindutva supporters. Asterisk the Gujarat model turned him into a development messiah. The 2014 elections elevated him to a national icon. Modi's rise wasn't an accident. It was the result of a calculated and well-executed political strategy. Asterisk, but while his story inspires millions, it also raises deeper questions. How much of this narrative is reality, and how much of it is carefully engineered propaganda? As we move forward, we'll see whether Modi truly lives up to this image, or whether the cracks in his story are bigger than they appear.